All right, we are on to session 9 about happiness. So get ready to smile. Did you know that there was a study done and people had to move their mouth in a shape of a smile or a frown? Now, they were not told that they were doing this. Some of them had to hold a pencil in their mouth and different things. But anyway, the study did show that when you smile, it automatically spits out some good things in your brain, feel good hormones. And when you don't smile and you frown, the opposite happens. Okay? So people that actually smile, put on a happy smile, put on a front, some of that is actually true. So I hope that this week, on purpose, with purpose and intent, that you will make an effort to smile more, right? And start giving your body the good endorphins to feel happy. We're going to talk about knowing yourself is really important to happiness. Knowing who you are. For example, this is the example that I often use, is that if I have a t-shirt on and it's Save the Whales, and I'm into saving the whales, and I know that I donated money to save those whales, when I wear that t-shirt that day, I'm like, yeah, feeling good today because I saved the whales. I saved the whales, right? I'm gonna feel good about myself because it's important to me to save the whales. Now, if somebody else had a t-shirt on and they didn't care about whales, that wasn't their thing. Their thing was feeding the homeless or whatever their, passion was, then they would probably wear that shirt and it wouldn't do anything for them, right? It wouldn't induce any feelings of happiness or joy. Does that make sense? So knowing yourself is really important to happiness. I have a great little prize in your black box that you're going to open with me this week that I'm excited to have you have. And the other thing is that we're going to go over this My Character Traits process art. Again, knowing your value, knowing what is about you that is special, that is grand, that is terrific. That's not having an ego, being boastful, being a horrible, woman. That's knowing who you are, and it helps you to stand tall. It helps you to be calm and know I have skill sets, I have good character, I have assets, okay? And we want to recognize those. Now, we are going to do something that's process art. And before you scream at me and say, I don't do art, I don't paint, I don't draw, I don't blah, blah, blah. That's not what any of this is, okay? I don't even care how the end product looks. That's not important, okay? What is important in process art is the feeling that you get as you're doing it, the feeling of calm and relaxation. And did you know that even though I do think that colored pencils and doing mandalas, and I think I'm even going to give you a mandala as a free download, those are good because when you have detail-oriented things, those are good. And we're going to talk about that later on when we're talking about hobbies. But a paintbrush is even better because it's very calming. And there's also some things, it's called flow painting. And it's like there's no squares, there's no points, there's no jagged edges. Everything is just kind of a calm flow, and it's really important. So anyway, I don't want you to worry about, oh my gosh, I don't even have to look at what you've done. If you want to show it to me, I would love to see it. But it's not about the finished product. It's about words that you're going to put on it after, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be soothing. And again, if you are never nervous, then I am never showing you anything new and pushing you out of your box, okay? And I'm not asking you to jump out of the box, by the way. I'm just asking you, can you move to the corner of the box, right? Because getting out of your comfort zone is how we learn and grow. And so nervousness is a good sign in this way, okay? It's not, well, my anxiety is coming back and is getting out of the way. Nervousness is actually a good sign when you're learning, okay? So come with me and let's really enjoy this session.